on forever, more forever. And now she dog them out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than me.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His team looking for... It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And knock him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31. As they line up first and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able...
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And the
Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
29 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
all week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback.
Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming in the passing game, looking like they had flipped the field, but then, Greg, the fumble, and the defense comes up with a recovery.
Explosive plays. That's what this offense has been talking about.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Whoa! And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. It is 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the move left. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
In trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau taking him down for the 1st sack quarterback of this new campaign. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got it at the 7. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball. Great. London. Touchdown, Falcons. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this...
The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this 3rd quarter. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. Held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. the air now on 1st and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards! Touchdown, Atlanta!
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd down at the Bears' 19-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll go again with Robinson. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on.
At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Pass is caught, that's Darnell Mooney. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. We'll get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Second and 3 now. From the 23. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Falcons.
Working inside the red zone. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards to go. see how they approach this second down.
At the 14-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Dropping back to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more?
Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Gets this one to London. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They're now set for 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
They are throwing it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
And the Falcon first down.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Falcons.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. We'll look to throw. That one going to go against the D. pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. So this one on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Reynolds. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even...
Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He makes the 25. Across the 45. Bijan Robinson. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by Quay Walker. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, around to Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw well at this level, with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Play action on first down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Escapes the pocket. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Falcons going for the win here. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. He's got it! Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons jump in front late. Drake London with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they face 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Here he is to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here he is to throw. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys that asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's completed right side. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes a defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. You set it down, score him at the 38. They'll throw it again. Called in left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
The blitz tracked him down eventually, but the effort to relocate outside the pocket bought him just enough time to get that out completed before somebody could put a lick on it.
From the 32. Going the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by a field goal. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
The Falcons' game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, you know them uppercats you run with, get done with, done quick. You going post the dog on some bump. Alright, they gonna click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic.
It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys off to a real sharp 2-0 start to begin this 2026 campaign. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys also 2-0, so this is a good measuring stick. Falcons set to take over here on offense. He'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second down at the 38.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They'll look to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete. Falcons offense ready for their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Heel looks to throw. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.